Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Manabong, back with another video. It's Natsfight Media. You guys already know what time it is. It's time to bring on that boxing. Today we're going to be talking about Errol Spence. In a moment of sportsmanship, big respect. I know this is just Errol Spence's personality. Actually, to be honest, it's not really his personality. They asked him about Terence Crawford's knockout win over David Avanesian in 6 rounds, devastating KO, potential knockout of the year, nominee. I don't think it gets it, but it was a heck of a knockout. I was impressed. Maybe not it wasn't against a guy like Errol Spence. It wasn't against a guy like Sean Porter. Wasn't against a guy like a Dennis Ugas or whoever you want to name, Boots. But it was still a beautiful shot. That short right hook. It's a problem in that southpaw stance. Everybody worries about the left hand, and then they forget about that right hook coming in hot. And David Avanesian, he got caught with it. And Errol Spence said it was nasty. He literally gave props. He could have easily been. He did say that he didn't catch the fight live or whatever. But he saw the highlights and he saw Terence knock him out, and he said it was nasty. His words were it was nasty. So he could have easily said he was supposed to do that, or I'm not impressed, blah blah blah. You'd see that from a lot of fighters today. The guys that they kind of put on a front and say that wasn't an impressive performance, but Errol gave his respect. He said Terence always looks good. That it's just the attitude of a champion. I feel like he definitely wants to make that fight happen, but for whatever reason it didn't go down. When they asked him why it didn't happen, he didn't say it was Terence Crawford's fault, because I think that he also knows that it has to be right for both guys, and if Terence doesn't feel like the offer's right, Errol doesn't feel like the offer's right, then it shouldn't happen. If one of or both guys aren't happy with the deal that's put on the table, they're not satisfied, the terms aren't right, or maybe there's an advantage given to the other guy, or an aspect of the contract for the fight that seems like it's going to play into the other fighter's favor. That's smart decision making to not take the fight in that case. Terence is obviously with BLK Prime, but that was a 1-fight deal, so we'll see what Terence does next. Does he go back to top rank? Does he call Al Heyman? That'd be crazy. I don't think that happens, but he has options now. Does he go over to Eddie Hearn and the Zone, Golden Boy? It's up to Terence. I think that he himself has a lot of options. Errol talked about himself having options, but I think Terence has just as many. In terms of fighting Errol Spence, I hope it happens. I've been saying that I hope the fight happens, but you can't force guys to get in the ring with each other. I think that Errol is definitely not ducking or dodging Terence, and I don't think Terence is ducking or dodging Errol. They're just making sure that the money's there. They can put themselves in the position for the best thing for their own well-being, and their family's well-being. So you can't blame guys for making these business decisions. It's a business at the end of the day. We think that it's all about getting in the ring and slugging it out. There's more to it than that. What about the lead up to the actual fight? Everything, all the negotiation process, that's just as much of the sport of boxing as the actual boxing is, to be honest with you, because without the negotiations, without the money, these guys aren't getting into the ring. You out of your mind? Who would go in there, put their lives on the line for nothing? They have to make sure that everything's right. Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Errol Spence gave his respect to Terence Crawford over, his knockout win over David Avanesian in 6th round. It was a nice shot. I thought it was a beautiful knockout. And I think that Errol was, I respect Errol for saying, Terence looked good. He always looks good. And the knockout was nasty. So, respect to Errol Spence, respect to Terence Crawford for the win. These guys, they're the best of the best. There's no ego when it comes to talking about who the fans want to see. It's undeniable. They want to see Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. As far as will it happen or not, I think they have to go back to the drawing board. Hope some success happens. Hopefully it's smoother than last time. They learned something from the negotiation process that they encountered with each other just a few weeks or months ago, whatever you want to say. And hopefully they can bounce back from it and adjust and learn from it and make the fight happen. But we'll see. What do you guys think about Errol Spence kind of giving Terence Crawford his props? Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about that. But I'll keep you guys updated with any intel I get. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. That's going to do it for another Natsfight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Manabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.